where today we'll be playing Swindon Town in Sky Bet League 2, and we'll have an FA Cup 4th round special for you. As you can see, since we were last together for the Morecambe game, we did eventually go to an FA Cup replay against Northampton, which we won 2-1. Our league form has been superb, bar a draw to Cheltenham Town and our recent draw to Exeter. We've won every single game. We even beat Rotherham quite comfortably at home in the FA Cup 3rd round, setting us up with a pretty decent 4th round FA Cup tie, which we're going to keep a secret just for now. We're going to go into the match preview for today's game then against Swindon Town, who are currently sat 21st. As you can see, we are 10 points clear now at the top of League 2 and a long way clear of Crewe. 17 points clear of Crewe in 4th place. I have already set the team up for this game. I don't have enough subs apparently. Okay, I'll see what I've done. We'll put Jack Grimmer in on the bench and then put him in. He has been injured, so Kelly Evans has been in the team. But that's the 11 that we're going with today. Rob McDonald, Jordan Willis. We might even have one signing to tell you very soon. So a 4-5-1 for Swindon Town, quite a defensive formation really. We're going with that same 4-2-4 style formation that has served us well this season so far, and Swindon coming to this one, we just need to go and win really. Coming into the cup, our last game was quite poor. Hopefully this one is going to be a little bit better. As I was saying, we might have one signing this transfer window. We're still looking to get rid of one, and that's going to be Tony Andreu, who is more than likely going to leave. But we have one centre-back potentially coming in, so we're looking to get rid of one centre-back in the process. So hopefully we can make that happen. It's quite a big name as well, so it's something a little bit exciting that we'll keep under wraps for now until that potentially happens. Clark Harris collects the ball wide here. It's a good start. There's McNulty. Should really have done better there. We are still, as things stand, 10 points clear of Luton. I feel that the league is slowly getting wrapped up now. Of course, we're only 29 games in. 17 games left after this one. There's a long way to go. But our form has been incredible, and hopefully we can translate that into the cup game next week against a good championship side. I'll let you know that much. You might have seen it in the preview for this one, as Vincenzi fires wide. It's a big game for us. A little bit of money will be nice, and potentially a 5th round spot. And maybe we can get a big club. Bayliss whips in the corner, it's poor, and Noyle can thump it long up to Mullin. That's got to be one. Grimm's done poorly there. Had a really good season as well, Jack Grimmer, so far, as most of this side has actually. To be 10 points clear at the top of this table. So I think I'm going to up the match speed highlights a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Lee Burge, nice and short to Haynes. He's thumped it long for some reason, but Bayliss picks it up nicely and skips away and finds Clark Harris. This is not bad football. Switch ball out to Jones. Ryan Haynes on the overlap. This is very good football now. Into the box, Clark Harris. 1-0 Coventry. Johnson Clark Harris continues his goal scoring form. He's been very good recently for us, and here it is in 3 dimensions. Jody Jones, good little bit of movement from Ryan Haynes. It's an early cross as well. It's a very good cross, and Clark Harris beats his man into the left hand corner at the Ricoh Arena. Hopefully when we get promoted this will be a little bit more full, but we're still 10 points clear. Crewe and Mansfield also winning their games. Newport County, I think it would be literally nearly impossible to finish outside the top 7 for us now, realistically. if we did, that would be the most disappointing, well, the biggest bottle job I've ever seen. As Mansfield are dropping points, which Crewe up to third. This is more the battle for third, really. Us and Luton are going to be top two. I think that's just a given. Not a bad half. We've got to guard against complacency. The job is not done. Swindon struggling. Got relegated with Coventry and have come down into this division and clearly haven't got used to it very quickly, and all of a sudden they're in a lot of trouble and could find themselves in the National League if they're not careful. A lot of very frustrated Swindon faces. We are going to power through a lot of games like we just have, unless there's some big ones toward sort of back end of the season, unless there is a continued cup run. We do just want to kind of, there's not going to be much January business to talk about, so we are just going to try and get this season almost out of the way now. If we are looking like we're going to run away with it, which we could. Let's make a couple of subs here. Max Biamu come on for a yellow carded Harris, and yes, we're giving Michael Doyle one more chance. More off the bench now, so he can't get himself sent in the first 12 minutes of a football match. That's the way we're going to do things. We're going to use Michael Doyle sparingly from now on. We're not going to let any mistakes happen again with him. We're going to bring on Josh Barrett for Shipley, who's running just a little bit tired. 10 points. Oh, Luton have just dropped points there, I think. Grimmer whips it in. It's not great. Barrett, what can he do? Goes wide to Jones. Thought Haynes was the better option there. Whipped in. Biamu flicks it over the bar. 3 minutes to go. Luton have dropped points. That puts us 12 points clear at the top of this division. Just look at the games lost compared to other teams in at this same level as us. It's all over at the Ricoh Arena. A 1-0 win, quite a comfortable 1-0 win. There wasn't much going on for the most of that 90 minutes. So we've played very well. And, well, the big game comes next. So here we have another unchanged side for our trip to Hull City at the KCOM. Sitting 8th in the Championship currently. We go there today in the FA Cup 4th round. Unfortunately, Reece Nelson didn't pass fitness test, and Liam Kelly is still long-term injured. Carl Baker is only fit for 45 minutes. So we have an unchanged side from the one that unconvincingly really won the last game against Swindon. This is the team that's going to go out and try and get the win. (4-2-3-1) for Hull. Many familiar faces: David Marshall, Sebastian Larsson, Diamonde, Grosicki. Some very good players in this Hull City team that we're playing today. We're just going to try and go out there and hopefully, with the odds stacked against us, against the Championship side, at least get a replay. The money is the most important thing now, because if we do get promoted, we're going to need a bigger budget. There's not much I'll change of this side. I like the young versus sort of old, getting a little bit of both in terms of talent, but we're going to try and improve this side, especially the substitutes bench, another backup goalkeeper, get rid of Liam O'Brien. We're already thinking towards that. So the ball gets whipped in. Jody Jones back to Bayliss. He whips it into Clark Harris. It's nodded in. It's in the back of the net. Is it a foul? Is it going to be a foul? No, it has been disallowed. Clark Harris with the foul. Thought it was a foul on the goalkeeper from our centre half. I think it was Rob McDonald. But yeah, I mean, the problem that we have now in this January transfer window is that we want, if we sign anyone, we're looking at promotion. So we want to sign at least good League One talent. But again, next year's aim is going to be a good top half finish minimum. We're not going to try and consolidate in League One. This is a big club. It's going to have a decent budget hopefully next year. So we need to be getting League One quality players in now. As Lee Burge makes a good save. We need League 1 quality players now instead of good League 2 players, which is what we're being offered. There's one centre-back which I said we might sign, he'll be on a 6-month contract to the end of the season, quite an old player who could come in at the end of the transfer window if Tony Andreu leaves. It'll all be on whether he leaves or not, to be honest with you. And next year maybe we might change formation, depending on how things go, and Andreu all of a sudden could be a massive player in our team, but as things stand, he's not going to be that man this season. Mark McNulty's taken a knock, which is going to be a killer for us as Wilson steps in. Sims, as long as we don't make a foul here, I'm happy, and Lee Burge does well and then does well again. We've held Hull for nearly the first half now. I don't want to jinx anything, but we've held out Hull City to half time, 0-0, and around the grounds not many ups. Well, West Brom beating Liverpool I suppose is quite an upset. Just gonna get straight into the second half. The assistant manager has made the players happy. We're going to try and keep McNulty on as long as we can. He is a threat, and even on 72-73%, he's gone back up a lot. His condition's gone up since he got hurt. Adrenaline, bruised ankle, he'll be fine. Clark Harris out to Jody Jones. We've got some good talent in this team. We'll have Clark Harris on a permanent. We've got that offer to take him on a free. So we'll probably take Rotherham up on that. I don't know where he's going though. Go backwards. I mean, don't know what's going on there. Vincenti brings it down brilliantly though. We've kept the ball here brilliantly somehow, and Clark Harris is not going to win. Oh, he's been brought down. He is. It's a penalty. And here's a huge chance. It's McNulty. We've kept him on, and he's going to take the penalty away at the K-Com. Saved by David Marshall. Oh no. McNulty, Clark Harris tackled. Damn. We kept him on. Should have subbed him. Should have subbed him off. Oh god, we're gonna encourage. We're gonna encourage. Oh no. Dimonde over the bar. Huge chance. Huge chance. McNulty missed penalty. I think now we're gonna make the change. We're gonna bring on Maxim Biamou. He's gonna change the game. Mark McNulty off. Would Biamou have scored it? Corner coming in from Hull now. Another chance. Bayliss half away as far as Grosicki. And there we go. Here's a break. Here's Clark Harris. Can we do something on the counter attack? Please keep the ball. That's well played into Jody Jones. Needs support. He'll go wide. Whip it in. Biamou's head goal. Go on. No. We keep it though as McDonald brings it down to Bayliss. That's not what we need. That's not what we need. Ryan Haynes has to get back. That's no foul. I'm surprised. Clark Harris. Biamou brings it down. Shipley. Bayliss. Tom Bayliss! Yes! He's not offside, is he? No, he's not. It is 1-0. Always panic. This will be brilliant in 3 dimensions. Ryan Haynes got away with murder there, I think. Biamou brings this down brilliantly. Lays it back into Shipley. First time pass. Bayliss is very close to being offside and is thumped into the corner, and he goes to the corner to celebrate. And we have taken the lead against Hull City. Jody Jones. Clark Harris can get there. Jody Jones. Hold it. Backwards to Rob McDonald. Bayliss. Vincenti's out wide. Marshall with an important save. And we're doing all the attacking here. We've got this game. Who's not having the best game at the back? Rob McDonald. We're going to bring on Chris Stokes. And we're going to bring on... I don't want to make a substitution just for the sake of making a substitution. Shipley and Bayliss playing really well. And here's Bayliss again. Clark Harris tackled. McDonald wins it. And oh my god. Diamonde's in. Lee Burge saves. Yes, Lee Burge. Important. Really important. Rob McDonald hasn't had the worst. No one's had a bad game, but Rob McDonald is the only one that I could see shore it up with Chris Stokes coming on. Larson whips it in. Headed half away. Still not away. Stewart thumps it over. 10 minutes to play. I'm gonna praise the lads. We're not going to change the formation. We're not going to change anything up. I don't want to mess with anything at the moment. They're running out of time. And the cup run might continue. 89th minute. It's thumped away to please win this. Biamu does well. Clark Harris. Biamu's in. Oh, he's on to Bayliss. So Tom Bayliss. What's he doing? He's whipped it back in. Oh! Biamu was in. I thought Biamu was the pass, definitely. One last throw. The dice. Burge holds. Lee Burge. Haynes to Vincenti. Bayliss just thump it long. That's a wonderful ball to Jones. Jones tried to do something fancy first time. Didn't need to. 10 seconds. This is it. Stokes does well. Back to Lee Burge. Hold. Good football. Don't panic. It's all over. Coventry have gone away to Hull City and got an incredible result. People have written us off. There's a game against Wycombe, and then it's the draw for the 5th round of the FA Cup. We will be back with that after defeat to Wycombe in the league. We're here for the draw for the 5th round of the FA Cup. Here we go. Tottenham or Scunthorpe or Swansea will play Man City or Fleetwood. Norwich or Everton will play Wolves. Southampton or Brighton will play Newcastle. West Brom, derby game. Arsenal. Manchester United. Yes! Yes!